The girls are imprisoned, turned into a milk machine. Live a life like hell, not enjoy human rights. Today I will talk about the short film, Herd. Paula was dressed in rags, her eyes dazed. Her hands were handcuffed. Lie motionless on the dirty surgical table. Standing in front of her was an emotionless cold doctor. Are doing artificial insemination for her. After artificial insemination. A man with a mustache. Pulling her out like pulling animals. Paula was thrown into a room full of iron cages. In the iron cage are the women. Being milking like milking cows. Paula is also one of them. Everyone looks horrible. Their eyes were filled with despair. There was a woman dragged away. Because she gave no more milk. The bearded man warned them to produce milk. Otherwise, it will end like that girl. At the same time, the doctor just stood to the side, coldly instructing them. That evening, the girl next to Paula had labor. She screamed in pain. The bearded man and the doctor came to help her give birth. But their way of giving birth is not as human as we often see. The bearded man held Sarah tightly. The doctor helped giving birth on the dirty ground. After a while of trying, the baby finally came out. But this child was not welcome. Because this is a boy. For people making money with women. The boy has no value. A man throws the baby in the trash. Then picked up the knife, killed the baby. The heartbroken women watched the child discarded. They know they will have to go through this too. Paula comforts the injured Sarah. It turned out that her daughter was also stolen. The two women desperately comfort each other. Sarah encourages Paula to run away with her. But Paula wasn't brave enough. The next day, the man and the doctor came to check on their situation. Sarah begs the man to kill her. But he coldly refused. He chooses a woman as he chooses. A pet. Then used electric batons to knock her down. The man took her away. Because she no longer has the ability to produce milk. It also means that she is out of value. Paula wanted to pull her back. But she was locked in a cage. Night came, Paula shouted out of pain. She found herself bleeding. This is a sign of miscarriage. The bearded man discovered. Intending to open the cage door to check. Paula used up her courage to kick him away. She ran out of the cage. Picked up the knife and stabbed the man. The rest of the women saw that and shouted loudly. After calming down, Paula took the man's key. To save the remaining girls. But because the room was too noisy, the muscular man came in to check. Seeing his comrade lying on the floor, he was extremely indignant. Paula took the opportunity to strangle him with a leash. Paula threw Sarah the key left the room. Out of the room, she saw a bald man. The woman who was dragged away is shot to death. In another room, there are 2 rows of people standing in a straight line. They are the women who are tied up, milking. Paula was terrified when she saw the scene. She ran into the next room. In this room, it's a group of little girls. They are milking machines preparing to be fertilized. Paula was about to comfort them. So the bald guy rushed around the room, pulling her out. When Paula woke up, she saw that the bald head was in the blood. Turns out Sarah killed him. Sarah and Paula prepare to escape from here. Then meet the doctor. Sarah and Paula control the doctor. Cut off her tongue. Lock her in a cage. They wanted to give her the experience of despair when calling for help. A decent-looking man on patrol. Sarah and Paula hide on either side of the door. Fortunately not being discovered and then escaped from there. It turns out that bad guys use their milk to make into a skin care product, which can make skin to become smooth and shiny. This product is called the milk of life. It is exchanged for pain. Even the lives of many women. At the end of the movie, the scene returns to reality. People also treat dairy cows violently. Like the women in the movie. It turned out that the director used the image of the woman to metaphor the cow. When humans suffer injustice like animals, how do they feel? Humans are superior animals in nature. Be good with other animals. Otherwise, one day they will also suffer violence and massacre. Today's story ends here.